Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. Thank you for being here. Today, we are going to dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. As always, I try to do this at least 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, where I am, which is in Palm Springs, California, USA, where it is unbearably hot. I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for all of your likes and your shares. Thank you for all of your subscribing lately. Welcome to all of my new friends. Thank you for booking your private readings with me. That information is always in the description box. I have a card that wants to come out below if you ever want a private reading with me. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Hierophant here. I feel like you've been doing some work on yourself to increase the way that you see your value. See, the universe has had a plan to take you through this process of learning how to receive more. And I feel like that's her energy. So we don't read gender in tarot, we read the energy. And the energy of the Queen of Pentacles for me is always about receiving more. She's very grounded, she's very resourceful, but she's the energy of Pentacles. It's your, it's the money for the most part. It's a coin, you know, it's a gold coin. Now, it does talk about resources. It does talk about being grounded. It does talk about worth and value. And I feel like you've been going through a process of seeing yourself as higher value, because we've been talking about this for a while. And I feel like this is exactly what the universe has. This is what I call my God card, the Hierophant. But he's also a higher level learning. He is also communication. I didn't mean to say communication, but I meant to say commitment. But there may be communication involved here as well. Commitment in marriage, that kind of thing. Contract, marriage contract. Anyway, I feel like really what I'm picking up from this reading here so far, this message, is that you've been going through a plan. You've been going through a leveling up process. You've been being prepared for more. You've been being prepared to be able to receive more. You have been learning how to see yourself as higher value and to see your worth. Perhaps in the past you didn't see your worth. Perhaps you put a discount on yourself. Perhaps you put others ahead of you. Perhaps you were a people pleaser. You know, a lot of my community, we all come from a past like that. And I feel like you literally had to become someone who could receive more, who was open to more, who values yourself more. Therefore, you attract in higher value energy towards you. You know, when you see yourself as valuable, when you work on your self-worth and you raise that self-worth and you raise that sense of value for yourself and seeing how your energy is valuable, your presence is valuable, and the people in your life are lucky to have you there. Many of us come from a place where we were programmed to not see ourselves that way. We were programmed to put everybody else first. We were programmed to be the one who literally carries every burden, you know? And this energy is the opposite of that. You are learning, or you have learned, a very important lesson in seeing your worth and your value so that you can start accepting more in your life. I have the Ace of Cups here, and it could be in the area of love that you have had to go through this process of really seeing yourself as worthy of like high level love. You know, perhaps in the past you had relationships that were codependent, or relationships that treated you like you were not good enough, or made you feel or believe that you were not good enough for the ultimate love that your heart is calling in, that your heart is asking for. This is overflowing. This is healing. This is self-love. but it's also this energy of emotional, it's a ace, so it's a brand new chapter. It's a new emotional experience. It's not like the rest. It's not like the past. But see, we have to change on the inside in order to be able to receive a higher level, new experience in love in our reality, because it's the energy that we send out that we also get back. That's what I always talk about here on my channel. Everything is energy, and energy is everything. The energy comes from the state of your core being, subconscious being, that state that of like your true beliefs about love, your true beliefs about yourself, and believe, because you can tell yourself you're worthy, but if you don't truly believe that you're worthy, then you're sending out this energy of confusion, you're sending out this energy of I'm not good enough, and then you get that reflected back to you in the people, places, and things in your life. The way that the universe works is by laws of the universe, and one of those laws is the law of attraction. And the law of assumption. What we assume in our deepest, darkest beliefs is what we attract in, because the universe has no choice but to reflect back what it is that you are and what you believe about yourself. So this could be a message of somebody to take that and say, oh wow, okay, how can I believe that I am more worthy? How can I step up that belief and that value of my own self? You know, it starts with loving yourself. It starts with pouring into yourself. It starts with pulling back your energy where you may be overgiving, where you may be people pleasing, where you may be shrinking or playing small. It starts there, you know, and starting to pour into your cup, and no longer pouring into cups that don't also pour into yours, especially reciprocally. Where might you be playing small? Where might you be accepting less? You know, you've been going through this process, or you're going through it now, maybe for a while, with the Seven of Pentacles, but it feels like it's harvest season for you. It feels like you've been working on your value. You've been slowly like increasing your value and truly believing that you are the star, truly believing that you are special and that your energy is a privilege. And anyone, whether we're talking about a romantic connection, whether we're talking about friends, whether we're talking about a job, the higher the value that you see of yourself, the higher value of what it is that you attract into your life. And when you see yourself as that star, you see yourself as that energy. And this isn't for you to be, you know, in a narcissistic way or anything. This is for you to see you deserve the best. You deserve the best because you give the best. And you know that. You've always been an overgiver, right? You know that you have always given the best. But there's been a problem with the receiving, right? You have attracted in people who made you feel less than, or not good enough, or too much. And you've attracted in crumbs or inconsistency, or people that leave, you know? And so we needed to shift that belief on the inside and truly see yourself as the star, that one that anyone would be so lucky to align with in whatever way this resonates for you. This could be in love, this could be in partnership of some other kind, this could be in a job. The higher the value that you see, that you're the one that they need, you're the one that they can't live without, you're the one that will change the course of their company. When you see yourself that way, that's when something really beautiful comes in that you can't even imagine, because it's not like anything you've experienced in the past. You have this beautiful ace. This is the turning point right now. This is the turning point for you to receive more, overflowing emotional, a new beginning that is overflowing emotional fulfillment and this feeling of overwhelming gratitude because everything is so much better than it ever used to be. And you might be like, wow, I never thought that life could look this good. I never thought I could feel this good. But see, you had to do a shift on the inside, and the universe has no choice but to reflect that on your outside. So if you haven't received a new beginning of some kind here recently, I feel like this energy is right now. I feel like we're in divine timing. I feel like you've been building a foundation. You've been working towards something, but it's like you've been building up your value on the inside. And I feel like you're about to receive something of high value on the outside, whether that's a new job, meeting a new person, bringing in new friends, whether that's just your whole experience of life feels blessed, feels lucky, feels like, wow, what's happening in my world? Because people are giving me attention. I'm receiving gifts. Prayers are being answered. Synchronicities are happening like that because you see yourself as high value. Yes. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot. Wow. Something in the Knight of Cups. Something is happening so fast. I feel like you've been just in this maybe isolation or, just really focusing on healing and growth on the inside of you, and there's this new beginning being delivered. It feels like a whole new chapter. It may not even be one thing specifically. It may be like literally you're stepping into a new chapter of emotional fulfillment like you've never seen before. And everything is shifting very, very quick. I don't know if you could feel that already. I have been feeling this already. The energy is shifting. I'll think of someone, suddenly they're calling me. I'll have an insight or an intuition of something, and suddenly it's in my reality. But this is a lot of blessing, a lot of opportunity, a lot of doors opening, things that have been maybe stuck is like moving. This is a lot of communication. This is a lot of positive energy and opportunities like flying at you. Very busy energy. You could be traveling. You could be all of a sudden getting an opportunity to travel. These are both travel cards. Both came out together. This is being catapulted from where you are to new levels. Soulmate energy as well, if that fits. But it feels like things are about to change for you in such a big positive way that you just do not see this coming. This is very unexpected movement energy, but it's also like all these beautiful blessings happening all at once. You may be praying for one thing. You may be, have been preparing for one thing. But it's like all of a sudden, it's like the door is unlocked and all of this blessing comes flying through it. Be prepared to be blessed in ways that you just can't even imagine. But it's like, it's very busy energy. You're about to maybe really take off, maybe really be recognized in whatever it is that you do. There's this energy of, new levels of success and abundance and attraction and recognition in what you do. So that could very well be, and you've been working on your value, and so now it's like the universe is like, get ready, because the world is seeing your value now. And when that happens, everything changes, everything. And you're gonna notice it in your experience wherever you go. You may be stepping into the spotlight. You may be getting recognized wherever you go in new ways. Like, this is new ways. You may have received some sort of level of success or achieved some sort of level of success in the past. This is beyond. This is beyond that. This is a very powerful time for you. This is a very beautiful time of recognition where the universe puts the spotlight on you because of the work that you've been doing on the inside. So take this reading as it fits for you and the work that you've been doing. I know that when it resonates, when it lands, and I've been doing the work. I've been working on myself, and I've been working on something maybe specific. So I know exactly what she's talking about. then that's you. Then this reading is for you. And if it involves travel as well, take it as a sign. You got 2 cards that are travel cards here, but also very unexpected. So it's like doors opening for you that maybe you have been hoping for, and all of a sudden the doors open and you're traveling. Maybe you have an alignment of some kind. You could be like remote work, or you could be traveling if you are being recognized. And like if you're an influencer or you have some sort of an audience, this could also talk about your reach expanding big, and reaching new countries, reaching new places that you've never been, you know, with your recognition and stuff. A high level of increased positive energies, positive doors opening for you, opportunities coming in for you. Also very fast moving. I think I already said that. But high level success. It's like buckle up, because the work you've been doing on the inside, you're going to start seeing it happening on the outside. And you're going to be like, I can hardly keep up, you know? And I'm telling you, because I know what this feels like, and this is exactly what I'm seeing in these cards. Buckle up, because life is about to get very busy, and life is about to get very exciting. And you are about to have multiple opportunities going in multiple different directions. But overall, this is you just really enjoying this new chapter. This is you really enjoying and being rewarded in such a beautiful way that you are feeling so grateful, and you're feeling happy, and you're feeling just fulfilled emotionally, because you've been being prepared for this moment for a long time. And you are literally, you've been doing the work on the inside of you to be able to receive this, to be able to receive more. And so the universe is giving you this beautiful new beginning for you to really enjoy your life, and enjoy this chapter, and enjoy this new level of success that you're being catapulted into, and enjoy this busy season of your life. And but also just, you know, buckle up. Okay,